Welcome back, my babies. Hi, it's your girl Iftin, and I'm back with another sit-down video because it's summer and I quite like the fact that the sun is still out and it's almost nighttime. So we're back. Duh. Today, as you can see, all purple. There's a good reason why I am all purple. I just came back from my sister's graduation and I was like, you know what? I need to sit down and record a video because I've actually been thinking about a conversation we had recently, which was like, what do you do with your life after graduation, or how do you even know what to do with your life, like from the get-go? And she came to me and she was like, not to air out her business. I'm not airing out my sister's business right now. I have full consent from her to share this story. Shout out to you, girl. Anyway, she was just like, hey, how do you know what you want to do with your life? Because, you've always seemed to be somebody who knew what they wanted to do. Context, I do fashion now and I have always wanted to do fashion even since I was I want to say 11, 10, around those ages, I did textiles and I did textiles GCSEs, textiles art, and then I went on to do foundation in arts, and then I did my fashion degree right now that I am one more year left to complete. So I've kind of always been in the creative industry and I've always known that's what I wanted to do. But my sister has been the complete opposite. She has never set her mind to one thing, and even though she sees that now as some form of I don't want to call it, I don't want to make it seem like it's bad because it's not. From her perspective, it might seem like it's a problem. But to me, I actually do admire people who, are able to do a lot of different things and not limit themselves to one thing. So this video is about how to find what you want to do in life, and how sometimes it's not an issue. It's really not an issue. That's what we're going to go through today. To find what you like to do in life, first you need to understand yourself, and you truly need to understand who you are as a person. What are you outside of the labels that society has put you on? I don't always label myself as a creative. It sounds a bit cringe to say that I'm more than that. It sounds a bit weird to say that out loud, but that's the type of mentality you need to have. You are outside of your labels. You're not one-dimensional. You're not stuck in one place. You're constantly evolving. Your friends, the things that you watch, the things that you read, all these things constantly influence you. So you cannot always put yourself in a box and think of yourself as one thing. That is how you end up thinking that you're behind in life or that you don't know what you want to do, because you are trying to find this idea that to become something, you have to be good at it and you have to be successful at it, and that you have to be dedicated to it your entire life, and you have to just be this is the one thing I was born for. I came out of the womb to do this one single thing, and that's it. Nobody ever thinks like that. Nobody. Genuinely, most people bounce between ideas, between jobs. There are so many things that you can become in life that you didn't even know existed. There are things that now I could become that didn't exist yesterday. You know what I mean? You don't have to be so hard on yourself. You don't have to be constantly measuring success and this idea of I have to become something. Now that I'm a graduate, I have to do something with my life. Not really. No, I understand, you want to contribute to society. Amazing. She studies psychology. Wow, such a hard thing to do. I watched her suffer and I wish her all the best in life. Whoa. Writing that dissertation was not easy. I watched her go through red balls it was absolutely madness. But at the end of the day, if she doesn't want to do psychology, I will still support her. I will still be her big sister. I will still love the fact that she's an amazing individual who doesn't have to be the one thing that she learned. You don't have to be stuck with something because you put effort into it. You don't have to be stuck with something because this is what you thought you wanted, you know? There's this idea like I think it's called the cost fallacy, where you spent a certain amount of, whether it's physical amount of labor, whether it's money, whether it's emotional, like you spent something and now you can't reject it because you have this idea of like, oh, I've already done it, might as well continue. Like that's how so many people end up with jobs 20 years down the line that they don't like. You don't have to be that situation. You don't have to be in a situation where you don't like something and you are stuck because you refuse to leave. It's that simple. It's not simple. It's really not simple. I know I'm saying it's that simple, but even though from my sister's perspective, seem like somebody who has always known what she wanted to do, I did not, quite frankly. And I was very hesitant about where I want to go in life and what I want to do. So I think the biggest thing I did that really shaped who I am today was what I chose for my GCSEs. Like that was the pivoting point in life where I was like, I'm not in our secondary school. They had this thing where you have to pick topics that were preparing us for the future of what we wanted to do. But the topics that I picked were business, textiles, and health and social care. Sorry, my memory is a bit bad. It's been 7 years or 6. I'm getting old. Oh, I'm getting old. Anyway, I did those 3 subjects, and as you can clearly see, they are very... Oh, health and social care. Business, textiles, psychology, health and social care. I did 4 subjects. There we go. Now I remember I did 4 subjects. Those 4 subjects, you can say that health and social care and textiles, health and social care and psychology kind of match. Like they are in the health department, but still not really. They were far, far from each other. So far, none of the courses overlapped at all. And I did well in all of those, but none of them were a set. They didn't go together. They didn't click. You know what I mean? Click. So my teachers were a bit confused. They kept asking me what are you going to do for your A-levels, or if you're going to go to college and stuff like that, what are you going to do? Because now you just have bunch of random courses. And I was like, I don't want to limit myself. I don't want to put myself in a box. What if I like something else? What if I like business and I didn't try it out? What if I like health and social care and I never got the chance to do it? So I took the time and I decided to learn all 4 of those. And then I finally ended up, obviously with textiles. And that's what I ended up doing for my A-levels. I did textiles, art, and psychology. My memory is terrible, guys. I can't remember what I did. At least in A-levels, it clicked because now I know what I wanted to do. I focused more on the creative aspect alongside learning business so that I had more doors open for me. Yada, 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 yada. Background story. I'm not even sure if any of this is going to make the video, honestly. All of that is to say, don't limit yourself. Make sure that you truly go out of your way and learn different things. Because if you don't learn it, you don't know if you like it. And the same goes for if you don't learn it, you don't know if you don't like it. Just because you spent time on something doesn't mean you have to like it. The same way I learned 2 years of psychology, and you know what? I don't think I want to be a psychologist. Shout out to my sister, but I don't think it's the job for me. And shout out to all psychologists out there. Same thing with health and social care. Don't think it's for me. And I don't think I'm going to become an accountant anytime soon. But it's good to know how to do break even, It's good knowledge. I know how to do break even. And I know how to do nature versus nurture, At least now I have random knowledge. It's good to have these random knowledges. At the end of the day, it's about what you want and how you feel about it. Don't let your family, your friends, or society, or the internet influence how you feel about doing a certain subject or a certain course or a certain career path, because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It is your choice. It is your life. It has nothing to do with them whatsoever. And I know that sounds super harsh, but the sooner you understand that, the quicker life gets. Like, my family was not very approving of my career path at first. Like, they did not understand going into fashion, doing fashion, and how to even get a career, make money, be stable, like put food on the table once I'm older. But it's like, don't worry about it, babe. Don't even worry about it. It's my life. I will figure it out just like everybody else. Everybody else has to figure it out. So why can't I figure it out doing what I love? All figured out. I don't have it all figured out. The next person doesn't have it figured out. You know, your nan doesn't have it figured out. Let's leave your nan out of this, actually. Nobody has life figured out. Like, I could change my mind right this very second, and I could do it in a blink of an eye. Like, I didn't have social media until I was like 19, and I decided I'm gonna have social media, and then I'm gonna have a public page, and then I'm gonna start posting on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, everything, like even Pinterest. I don't know what possessed me. Like, your mind can change any second, any day. And I could just wake up one day and delete everything. Put my whole account on private, delete every single picture on Instagram, and call it a day. And I'll be fine with that, you know? But the point is, you don't have to have your mind made up right now. I still don't have my mind made up. Yes, I know I'm a creative individual, but what does that mean? Where does that take me in life? Where am I going with that? Nobody knows. Like, let me finish this degree, and then I will figure it out. And to everyone that graduated recently or has already graduated, or, you know, and it's been like 40 years since you graduated, still, congratulations. You deserve it. And to future me, who's gonna graduate next year, congratulations. You too deserve it, bestie. There we go. Clap, 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 clap. Ooh, zoom in. I need to cut my nails. Clap, 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 clap. Anyway, point of this video is, don't have your life figured out. Don't do anything about it. Go get that degree, whatever it is that you feel like, and then just do what you want to do, babes. Just do you. Like, really and truly do you. Vibe it out. You can be bed rotting all day long if you want. Don't do that, please. Don't bed rot. The sun is too nice to do that, even if it boils you to death. What I'm trying to say is, life is too short to be worrying about the ifs and the buts and the whys and the hows. That rhymes, but the point is, it's not that hard. It's not that hard, Buster Convo. If you watched the previous video, you would know what that means. So go ahead and watch the previous video to understand that joke. Thank you. Anyway, it's been lovely chatting to you guys, even though I chat to you guys once in a while. But I think I'm starting to like this setting. Like, it's quite comfortable to set up and it's quite easy. So I think I'm going to do more videos here. And I have other things to do with my life. So, aka bed rot. So I'm gonna go now. I'm actually gonna go now. Like, for real, I'm gonna go. Mwah. Take it easy on life, and once again, congratulations, and shout out to my little sister. Congratulations to you, and thank you for letting me air out your dirty secrets. They're not really secrets. There's nothing dirty about that. Life is just hard for everyone, and that's okay. Sometimes you just need to ask somebody who's extremely introverted for no reason. Thank you. Ciao.